lot of last year's defense is back, and Coach Campbell does a phenomenal job. The whole staff does a great job there defensively. But 9 starters back, the strength of our football team right now through spring, especially the front 7, and so real proud of the way those guys are. All front 7 are backs. Linebacker core is back and really deep up front, D-line wise. So they've been giving the offense fits all spring, which is good, but still feel like they'll be one of the top in the conference. But still got a long way to go there with some things in the back end defensively. But real proud of the progress.
And since you mentioned 9 starters returning, how those starters being as leaders, helping out the new defensive players throughout the whole spring training?
They've been good. Probably the big thing now is after you've got those guys that go through a season and you see what they can do in ball games, and now they're all back. Now we can really kind of tailor fit some things to fit their strengths, and so we're doing some different things schematically to tailor fit to those guys. Now that we know what their strengths are in ball games, so it's been neat to see some of that play itself out here.
Coach, obviously you mentioned that offense is still something work in progress. What have you seen, especially like these couple of training sessions, that you've seen improvement leading up to spring game?
Really, probably consistency across the board. Guys that picking up the new guys picking up the system, but really the guys up front, they fight their tails off every day. We just talked how good the defense is, especially D-line, so they're banging those heads in the trenches every day. So I'm really proud of the way our offensive line has progressed, and they got to get ready for a war every single day. And so we're finishing up here spring. It's been physical. Y'all seen some physical and emotional battles out here with those guys in the front, but they're banging heads every day. So really pleased with how the offensive line have come along as well.
And you could say your expectations on the quarterback group, especially going into this spring game.
Expectations for that group is always perfection. We're going to coach for perfection and hope to get excellence involved. But they're all good, great group. They've taken a lot of steps forward. There's several guys in there that we feel comfortable putting in ball games. But really, Aiden and Garrett and Atzel and really Jaden Pelucio has come along strong. Really great players in high school, so getting an opportunity here this spring. But really, that whole group has been progressing.
And last one on my end, just to talk about the running backs group as well, being able to have a couple of them that are returning, just their progression as well.
Good. They're solid. That group's always solid. They do everything right. They're where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. But just trying to get through spring, keep those guys healthy. We'll have some reinforcements coming in here in the summer again, but they're always solid.
Coach, if I can, last Thursday you mentioned you're not calling plays so far this spring. Is that just for this spring? Is that the plan going into the fall, or can you just break down that kind of scenario for us?
Yeah, it's been pretty boring on my that's been good. Part of the process, again, with Coach H coming here, what he can bring to the offense, and really an opportunity to step away, step back, and get around every position in practice. I really still got to evaluate a lot of guys, personnel-wise, coaching staff as well, but gives me a chance to now get some hands-on evaluations, get in different meetings and things like that. But it'll be tough. It's in my blood. It's hard. And so it's just sitting over there, not being able to go get my hands on those guys. So we'll see what happens here in the fall.
And then if I can, talking to Jaden a little bit, I noticed you guys have been running a little bit of a 4-3, 3 linebackers, Jackson Wade getting in there. Just your thoughts on that defense. I know you guys majority in nickel last year, but what do you see from that linebacker group that you really like from those 2 and 3?
Well, the depth, a lot of guys that, again, going back to tailor fitting to our personnel and strengths, we got a lot of good backers that deserve to be in the game too. So just looking at different things, we're still doing a lot of things that are nickel and dime and some other packages as well, but that's one we've looked at, really tailor fitting and getting those guys on the field.
Just one for me, spring game Saturday. What are you looking to see out of your guys?
Just have fun. We're going to split up in 2 teams. So it's they're going to compete. The winning team gets dinner on Monday. So they're going to be you put some Cane's chicken on the line and they get after it and compete for it. So it's just again have fun, get in front of the crowd, and hopefully again have a clean, healthy game and have a good time.